Hi, this is Corey from Nightmare Playgrounds, and today I'm going to show you how to do a fake paint peel off of concrete effect for your walls. Basically what we've got here is we've got an OSB board that I primed, and then I put a deeper color of gray down on top of it. That would make this look a little bit more like concrete. Now if you want to go some extra steps and you want to do some spatter and stipple and stuff to give the concrete more of a textured feel, you're more than welcome to do that. For this demo, I just wanted to show you what the effect was, because the stippling and everything else are just kind of bonus features. I just wanted to get this down so that you could see how to make that paint peel off the surface. And it's not really a big trick at all, but when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. So basically I'm using a regular kind of masking tape, and I just want to mask off the center of this. I don't really care if there's bleed on the outside edges, because I'm going to go in and with a stipple pattern break that up anyway. But you really want to keep the paint out from the center, and this tape is going to create a barrier for you later, and you'll see that in a minute. Now I want to talk about paint for real quick second. There's different types of paint that you can get. Oops paint is a really wonderful thing. However, sometimes you're going to get a high gloss or a semi-gloss paint. Most times you don't want to use like a semi-gloss or a high gloss, because if you have any kind of lighting bouncing off that wall, it's going to do a bright spot. It's going to be reflected. You don't want that. So if you can throw another type of paint in there that'll bring it down, like a flat paint, or if you can find a flat paint, I highly recommend it. You're going to have a lot less problems with the reflection from it. You're going to see the reflection from the paint that I put down on over top of this. Now you see I made another small spot there because I really want to have that cool multiple spot peel effect. And I'm painting off the area. I'm not painting over the entire center of the masking tape. I actually didn't even have to go in as far as I did on this. And if you don't paint the masking tape, it's going to save you a lot of trouble, because sometimes with OSB, because it's so textured, that masking tape will disappear. In my haunt this year, I actually had to search over the entire walls because I had masked off 3 or 4 places on the walls, and they got put up and nobody had peeled the tape off. So it took me a couple hours to find all of them because they blended so well. So see how reflective that paint is? Now you want to do this when it's wet for the next step, so make sure you get it wet. And you come in with printer paper. You rip it up, you make some little nasty edges, you find a spot you want it, make sure you locate where the tape is at, push it down, paint over it. Chances are you want to paint the underside of it first. I discovered that through this process also. Lift it up, make sure that all that white disappears, and then you just kind of keep that edge flopped up a little bit. Don't press it back down again, because it's going to be a real pain in the butt to lift it up again. See me doing a couple more layers. Press them along outside the masked off area, just like the little note says. You want to make sure that you do not put it on top of the tape. The edge that's going to stick to the board cannot be on the tape, because if you peel that tape up, it's going to take the entire piece with it. You want to leave this behind so it makes a peel effect. You also don't want to overlap these pieces, because it's a flat surface, and when you actually lift up these pieces, you don't want them to have an overlap, because paint doesn't do that. It's like a bubble. If you cut that flat layer, whatever that flat layer is will fold out. So if you have corners and edges and stuff from your different paper pieces that you're putting down overlapping, it's not going to look natural. It's not going to look like it's from the same surface of paint. So you can see the way the paint peels up is hanging off, just like peeling paint will. I suggest doing something other than dry brushing on OSB because it doesn't work so well, as you'll see. I also want to give a huge thanks to Deathworks. They really helped me prep for the Cal Haunts NorCal class that we did, and they're an awesome group to work with. Hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope this helps you in your haunt.